Hello and welcome aboard Whale Pod to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm your Captain Whale, and it has been a long time since I have said that sentence. It has been, in fact, since August 20th, 2022 that I have recorded any Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Today it is Wednesday, September 7th, 2022. And I am back recording because, one, I have cleared through most of the Sumeru content I wanted to for Genshin Impact's version 3.0 update, and I am nearly at the end of my pre-recorded episodes for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Tomorrow's episode, episode number 49, is the last one I have pre-recorded at this time. Today we're going to be continuing our side quest slog with a brief detour back to Colony Tau before returning to Colony 30 to see how much further we can get on, I forget his name, it's been that long since we've been working. Dorrick. Yes, Dorrick, the large Elevenus in Colony 30. Off camera, before the release of Xenoblade, no, not Xenoblade Chronicles, Genshin Impact version 3.0, did grind up the 50 of each of the 4 required materials to continue the Tirkin Alliance, which we have as our current set objective, and we are heading for the Tirkin Hold. For one of them, the Glare Aubergines, I did, if we take a look at our map here, Pentalus region full. Zoom out a ways. Yes, this Ferronis Hulk. Here at the Clifftop Hulk. Zoom back in so we can... Yes, the Cliffside Ferronis Hulk has the Glare Aubergines. As for the Tirkin Grass, Shiny Rose, and Green Nectarines, after we go turn them in, I'll show you the spot where I was running around collecting the Green Nectarines, and also getting Tirkin Grass and Shiny Roses in the process. In order to reach the Tirkin Hold, we do have to cross into this foggy area here. We do have a battle up here. I have resolved this one for the first time off camera. Note that I did take the option that gave Nopon coins. I believe it was helping out the Tirkin against the Gogol here. We're gonna help out the murder of Tirkins.
Don't try to stop us.
This one looking at me funny. Hey you!
I'm the one you want.
You're showing me up.
Because I sure do want to beat up a big monkey.
Here. Overfall. Over.
Go.
Hornet. Break.
Topple.
Quick down.
In Xenoblade Chronicles 2, there was actually a status effect called Stench that monsters could apply on you, like those Gogols would when they fart on you. That has been removed from Xenoblade Chronicles 3, as the Blade Affinity system, which Stench affected, no longer exists in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And over here is something I alluded to previously. We have Immovable Gonzalez, whereas Territorial Rotbart was so unceremoniously renamed in this game. Immovable Gonzalez is still Immovable Gonzalez, even if he has been slacking off on the workouts and is only level 88 instead of his previous level 90. But we're getting off track here. I just wanted to show off that I had found Gonzalez. And apparently a banana can make a mean Gonzalez eyeball, whatever that is. But also there are more Gogols down here. This is, ooh, this looks like it's leading to the top of the waterfall above the, that's a one-way trip, so we're not going to take it, but that looks like it goes back down to the camp where we were resting at the start of the episode. If we do get done with the progress we can make on Dorrick and run into a stone wall on collectibles, we will be heading to Colony 9 to see what they have for us around there. It's been a while since we've been back there. But for now, we are approaching the Tirkin Hold. So let's see what all that tedious grinding earned us. Stop, humans! What you here for? You come to give tasty foods? Yes, as per our alliance agreement, here's your share. Good, pass through. Tirkin Highness, wait with open beaks for sustenance. I love the Tirkin dialect, it's so good. They pronounce a lot of words that we normally spell here in English with C's that could be spelled based on their pronunciation with either C's and K's. Well, Tirkin spell it with K's. Dim-witted Tirkin. We're gonna leave our dim-witted friend for later. Welcome, humans! I come bringing you food as per the terms of our alliance agreement. Good, humans. This look like conform to rules of contract? Oh, where is Manor? Will you eat a fruit? We're good. You just get on with counting up the goods. Humans always speedy rushing. I count now. Cry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, let me recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many I count now? 5. We're not gonna try and pull one over on the Tirkin. That was 5. Pick up the pace, mate. We don't have however many days it'll take till you count this little lot. Counting not my strong suit. Please eat a fruit while you wait. 200s. It's all counted and accounted for. I'm glad to hear it. Then long may our alliance continue. Yes, it continue. Tirkin Human Alliance is strong. We happy to work with you. The pleasure is all ours. Looks like everything went well. Cooperation's the way to go. Thanks for coming with me. The talks were a success. We managed to once again preserve a delicate alliance, and that's how I'd like it to stay. That is quest complete.
Good to add more names.
We still only have one tank with us, so we're not going to fight that dim-witted Tirkin on the way out. We will talk to these Tirkin, though.
Good to add more names.
Emil du Turk. Papa was in terrible tizzies. But food giftings from humans make sour mood go sweet again. Alliance is very tasty, beautiful thing. That must be the daughter of the Tirkin. Tirkin groom. How can this humble broiler make his highness see senses? Must perform selfless act of hero before can even think to peck the question. Tirkin relations. Hey, Tirkin. Big relief to see humans keep staying alliance. Happy to continue long and fruitful friendship. But that scruffy pigeon precious daughter dragon, he's still in craw. I peck out his eyes one of these days if he not careful.
I see some relations have changed. Wonder what's inside.
Oh, the Tirkin groom. The Tirkin groom might actually be a Gulkin. Gulkin I've seen wandering around the Erythia Sea when I stopped on a couple of the islands. I was like,
I should write this all down.
I remember saying previously how I was disappointed that races like the Chilkin and the Cromar seem to have been discontinued. But at very least they have introduced a new one with the Gulkin. Oh, and we've seen on camera the Marigna already, the aquatic Ignas.
That smarts.
But from there, we don't really need to go back. What we do need to do is kick Juniper out of the party for our new rank 20 Valdi. Because in the last episode, we did ascend him through his class rank cap and get him to rank 20. And now others in the War Medic class can also reach rank 20. We now continue on back to the Fornus region and Colony 30. We do have a question mark there where there's another thing we can do to help build up our good buddy Dorrick. You know, there was a leaning tower in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 called the Leaning Tower of Dorrick. Probably no relation considering Kevis is from the world of Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Hey, Ripapa! Polly succumb to whims on occasion, but we keep on board on account of very handy skill. Dorrick currently proceeding on track for Phase 6. Friends bring materials, then Ripapa give them speedy quick check.
Now, what was it we needed?
Okay, we have plenty for the Phase 6. The Maxim Mushroom Helix Conch Glitter Radish concoction is 35%. We do have enough for one more, but we're going to keep our last Maxi Mushroom. This one is one we have plenty of and gives 20%. Fire Apricot, Sundial Flower, Chrysanthemum, Strong Dandelion, and Blood Emerald. Something tells me a lot of those show up in the Mock the Tangle where I was searching for green nectarines. The Magimono Stone, Magitech Core, a Monochromagnemite, and Greedstone. We won't be giving it that. Flask Form Aqua Polyp, Armored Chestnut, and Dynamic Coating for the Armored Flask Coating. The Flask Form Aqua Polyp is a coral from the not Pentalus region, the one after Pentalus where the Erythia Sea is. And the Galapearl Tube does 30% and gets us there. Everything is collected. Phase 6 officially finish. Oh no, what's going on now? Meh, what wrong? Dorrick not work. Ether supply finish. Why it happen at time like now? What's going on? Ripapa need huge amount of ether to build Dorrick. But it look like we not have enough ether. Construction of Dorrick not able to continue like this. It's impossible. Alright. Is that something we just need to let resolve on its own, or what? Let's check the map. Wait. There it is. ZL plus area map. Nothing that appears on the map like any sort of quest marker. So I'm gonna leave Dorrick here for now. Fornus region full. That one is going to... These two are going to be associated with Colony Iota, which we will do later. Colony 4 stuff we will also do later. So, to the Asia region. Any marks on the map? We do have a lot of marks actually out in Erythia Sea. No question marks out on the map. But let's head to Colony 9. Front gate.
Those are the Levn. This is your colony pilots, Noah. Those are the Levnesses, your colony pilots, Noah.
Okay, Pete, repeat. Info added, the textbook.
I see, I see.
Now, let's swap out heroes once again. Valdi, your services are no longer needed. Xeon, get out here, boy.
You need my help. At your service.
Now, we could actually go fight things if we wanted to, now that we have a better tank distribution. Or defender distribution. They were called tanks in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and old habits die hard, you know? Colony 9 food issues, 1 of 2. Colony 9 trader pawn, 1 of 1. What the heck is attention being pulled to? Okay, here. Lenny and Eastman's row. We won't see Xeon in here because he's in our party.
This smell.
Colony 9 food issues too.
That should be enough data.
Hey, Carrie. There haven't been any new recruits since we broke off relations with the castle. Who is the youngest person in Colony 9 these days? That would be Earl. He was the last one to join us. Of course, he doesn't have Noah's fighting ability, so defending him was a really frantic affair. No more fresh blood after Earl. I suppose we've just got to make do with the numbers we have. More information over here by the bath. Come on, I don't want your white text box, I want the yellow one. Everblight Plain, new topic available. Hey, Pollux. So Her Majesty the Queen wasn't the real deal. Who'd have thought it? So what is it that we've all been fighting for exactly? I get that your hope's all worn out, love, but you gotta give a thought to what the future has in store for you. It's fine, I'm not totally down in the dumps or anything. Wallowing in negativity, that's not my thing. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help, okay? It's about time we put a stop to these Mobius mutters. About time you're on board with us, Pollux. Harala has nothing new to say to us, so we will go to the canteen.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Wait, have we ever ordered food in Colony 9? I don't think we have. Yapolta veggie beans? Class point boost 20.
That was delicious. Thank you.
Feisty spicy zest beans. This might have ingredients we actually have, because we could have gotten this a long time ago. Let's discuss. Everblight Plain is this experience. We will discuss that on our own time. Colony 9 food issues. Lenny and Eastman's row. The textbook is also just experience. Colony 9's situation is one we've had for forever and a day.
I think we need to discuss this.
Colony 9's been struggling ever since we cut them off from the others. No helping that, though. Still, it'd be nice if we could do something to help. What do you think is the most pressing shortage in Colony 9 right now? Huh, I wonder. If you're asking what they need the most, then food, I guess? But that's only really the very top of a very large pile of needs. Seriously. They would have been used to getting some of their stuff directly from the castle. I reckon a bunch of people are feeling uneasy right now, left without any support. They did get something a short while ago, right? The war with Agnes is dragging on longer than anyone thought it would. And shortages are bad for the war business, so they'd get containers of supplies dropped. Oh, that's right. Do you think there are any still lying around? You mean from back then? I remember one that was blown away by the wind. We couldn't recover it. Really? I must have the logs from back then. Got it. It's up the waterfall at Murmur Rise. Then let's take a gander and see if it's still there. Forgotten supplies accepted. We'll go and do forgotten supplies first. We're going to discuss them as we do them, so I can keep the discussions in the same videos as the quests. We will walk back out through the colony in case someone else has anything new to say to us as we go. Hey, Fox. Murmurize. Rold, Lenny, and Alis all have nothing new to say. It's been a while since we've been back in Colony 9. Larea has new, though. I cannot believe this. The sheer cheek. What's wrong? I was talking to Harala about these trick caverns that Nopon have built all across Ionios. It sounded fun, so I asked her if we could check them out, and you know what she said? That I was too dumb to solve them. First of all, that's an incredibly rude thing to say. And second, what even is a trick cavern? More information out here by the gate. Yazana Plains monsters. That one's likely just going to be more experience. I'll do it off camera. I don't know. Everblight Plain might be interesting enough to warrant doing it on camera, though. I might add it in at the end of the episode if we have not enough time for another quest, but enough time to discuss something. Heading out this direction. Ooh. We have reached a block and how far we can walk. So, altruistic Maribel, your death has meaning. We are using you as a skip travel point. Your death had meaning before. It served to give us more Nopon coins.
That smarts. Over there.
Hey, look, Grebels. Can't believe we've actually found it. Looks like monster territory, but it should be fine if this is all we're contending with. Then let's go for it. Or get to it, sorry.
I'm the one you want. You're a lifesaver. I'll make this quick. Great. I'll keep up the attack. Not a bad move. Impressive, child.
All right.
That was spectacular.
Stop right there. Ah. Wait, Noah? Trish? I guess we've both had the same idea. You're after it too. On Kite's orders. We're going through old logs and came across a container that was never found. What a coincidence. We'll be taking back what you found. So hand it over nicely. You have 2 ticks. That's a good question. Oh, sorry. What should we do? That's a good question. Time's up. Hey, hey!
You're wasting your time. 5 ticks are up. I'm the one you want. You're a lifesaver. Switch! Time to get crushed. Go! Someone energy grenade!
Break!
No stopping you, lad! I'm strong enough to punch your lights out! Overflow!
Hey, you are messing with Ouroboros here. You're not gonna have much luck taking this from us, guys.
No love lost. No love lost.
Energy grenade!
Here we go, Lance.
White field!
You have so much energy.
Alright, enough. You were going to take this back to Colony 9 anyway, right? We'll let you take care of that then. Say hi to Camilla for me. Okay, we have other places to check out now. Let's find the next one sharpish. That Eastman bloke. Let's see what's in this container then.
I see some relations have changed. I'll need a hand here.
Say the word. Hey, that's the thing for the stuff.
Yes, very astute, Senna. Alright, talk of Camilla. Old habits die hard. I'm still not used to opening the map the other way. We'll go to the assembly square. It's closest. And Camilla. Hey, Camilla, we have supplies the Colony 9 can use. Wow, there's so much. Thank you. Did you find this? This is great. Must have been hard to get a hold of. We had a little disagreement with Eastman over it. Oh, him. He's not a bad guy, you know. Anyway, thanks again. Quest complete. Forgotten supplies. 0 experience, 1610 gold, 3 soul points. This was intended to be completed much earlier. We are not going to complete the standard quest, The Castle Beckons game. We are going to go to the Colony 9 canteen and discuss some more.
To eat then, no?
No.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Xeon, we literally just ate. Our newest discussion, Izana Plains Monsters, is, as I suspected, a experienced one. Eleni and Eastman's row.
Let's lay out the facts.
Do you hear the goss? Eastman and Lenny have been butting heads. That's an unusual match. Eastman lashed out for some idiot reason. Didn't like Lenny keeping secrets or something. Not one for patience, is he? What sort of secrets was Lenny keeping? I don't know if he'd talk to us, but it can't hurt to try if you're worried. Right. Shared secret. Accepted. Oh yeah, Lenny's the guy who had his whole squad wiped out, and we went and off-seed his buddies on the way to the
Take on the world.
mission where we met all these Agnes yokels. They're not yokels anymore, they're our best friends, and in the case of Noah and Mio, maybe even love interests. I suspect the entire 3 pairings will end up together by the end of the game, so Noah and Mio are just the furthest along on that, like usual. They were the first interlink, as well, after all. Hey, Lenny. So we heard you had a run-in with Eastman. That news reached even you lot, did it? So you've come to visit me because you're worried? Well, no need, it wasn't anything big. I was asking Alis for a favor. Eastman just happened to show up looking for me, and when I snubbed him, he got a bit ticked off, so to speak. Asking Alis for a favor, huh? Oh, just something to do with Colony 9's future. Can we ask what it is? Yeah, I can definitely share it with you. I was thinking about my dead team, and I remembered that Marlon had said something about finding some gear that didn't come from Agnes or Kevis. We might be able to use it for Colony 9, right? Unknown military equipment might hold useful secrets. I thought Alis would be able to go looking for it in Alevnis, so I asked. Sounds mysterious. I wonder. Yeah, it's probably from the lost numbers. We should check it out. If that's the case, you can meet up with Alis. Let me send the coordinates to your iris. Appreciate it.
I see some relations have changed.
Okay, Lenny. We'll go get you your contraband from the city. I don't know if this quest requires reaching the city to unlock, or if we could have done this earlier and it said from just those guys or whatever.
Rear one.
Hey, Alice. Alice. No, don't surprise me like that. Have you been talking to Lenny? Got it in one. So, this is the thing? Yep. Definitely lost numbers gear. Something tells me you know something about it. I was looking into it before you came. There's nothing usable in it, nor are there any clues as to who it belongs to. I see. At any rate, it's so mysterious, I don't want to let it go, so I'm going to report it to Rold. A good plan. We can't just leave this stuff either. Should we bury it again? Wait, isn't this... Mysterious keycard obtained. We should report this to Lenny.
I see some relations have changed.
I'm curious to know what recommended level this quest is. 30. We definitely could have taken this on before getting to the city. But we just wouldn't have referred to them as the lost numbers, probably. The city came after a level 43 story boss in the Artificial Queen. So it's very likely to say that the city isn't required to do a level 30 side quest. Hey, Lenny. So, how'd it go? We managed to confirm that it's from the city. It belonged to the lost numbers. I don't think it's really what you were hoping for. I see. Oh well. We brought back what was left there just in case. I don't really know how to use it, but maybe I could find out if I went to where the soldier who had it came from. Here, you should take this. You're sure about this? Yeah. Thanks for the help. I appreciate it. I guess I should go and straighten things out with Eastman. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Quest complete. Shared secret. 1410, well, 0 experience, 970 gold, and 3 soul points. And a gold necklace. 400 affinity with Colony 9. Hey, Lenny. So that was a lost numbers soldier that Marlon found, was it? If that's the case, then that key he found might work in this city place, huh? It could open up a warehouse, or maybe it's the key to their room. Huh? So soldiers in the city get their own rooms, with locking doors? Seriously? That's pretty cool. I'd love to go and see what it's like sometime. That's probably not going to be for a while, Lenny. They still do not trust even us. And we're Ouroboros. All right, Colony 9 canteen.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Let's discuss a little bit here. Colony 9 food issues.
I
Discuss.
think we need to discuss this.
So, people in Colony 9 really aren't happy with the current food situation. Even now, they've released from the flame... nah. Blah. Gotta get back into the habit of reading on a daily basis, guys. Even now, they're released from the flame clock. This is all they whinge about. And it'll take time for Xeon's fields to yield a harvest. It probably isn't just Kite who's worried about the shortages. If we let it go on as they are, one day things will explode. Actually, I've caught wind of some nefarious scheming going on among the soldiers. Whoa, really? What kind of stupid? Fox, seems he's working on a plan to plunder the neighboring colonies. How could he? Sparks, I don't suppose a good punch in the mouth would convince him. I hope we're in time to stop him. Is Kite involved? If he is, then this whole thing gets even bigger and messier. He's always looking out for the rank and file, so they absolutely adore him. I see. Then perhaps Kite might be able to persuade Fox not to go through with it. Who knows? But we should be able to find them hanging around the canteen. You mean right where we are now? Then let's go find them and have a chat with them. Standard quest, difficult transition. Alright. This is for Colony Tau. Yeah, Colony Tau. Colony Lambda. The city, Colony 11, Colony Iota. I believe that's Lambda and Lambda again. So yeah. That's where we're gonna stay for now. Find Fox by the Colony 9 canteen. Eastman, Foxy. Hey, Kite, no Fox today. What? We're not joined at the hip like you lot. Oh, yeah? Alright, pack it in. We didn't come for a scrap. Queen's sake. So, have you got business with Fox? We just heard something a little troubling, that's all. He went to gather a hunting party. Hunting? Do you know where he was going? I don't know the details. Oh, but he probably went to check the Melmass Shoulder route. Wait, but across Melmass Shoulder from here, that's... This won't end well. If we take his destination as the colony nearest to Melmass Shoulder, then he's almost certainly heading to Colony Gamma. What? We have to go after him. What are you talking about?
I see some relations have changed.
And hey, Eastman, we didn't get to talk to you after that scrap. We're in charge of gathering supplies and materials and whatnot. You do well not to get under our feet. Alright, no need to get ants in your pants. So if we're around, it takes you more ticks, does it? Sounds like you get it, pal. I don't know what sort of voice I was using for these guys before, but I'm using these voices for them now. I roughly remember the voices I'm using for the Six, as well as Riku and Banana, but other than that, I don't really know. No one else with... Oh, wait, no. Alis has something new on her mind. Marlon and the others died before the Colony 9 flame clock was destroyed. I don't think they could have imagined that Colony 9 could turn out like this. I wonder what Mwamba would have made of it. I mean, he was running out of time anyway, if things had gone differently.
I see some relations have changed.
Yeah, Mwamba was full of so many death flags. Almost as many as Dunyazad in the in the 3.0 Archon quests over in Genshin Impact. But if you're not following that, I won't spoil it in case you want to follow it. Asia region full. Off to... we can... Lapdog Vis, your death was not in vain. We can use you to get ahead of our mark. Alright. We are ahead of our mark. We're heading them off.
Turns out to be true, then. Fox must be stopped at all cost.
Yes, he must. That was Xeon saying it. Xeon's much more level-headed than Mr. McCloud there. Fox, do a barrel roll. Jokes aside, it's you. You can't attack other colonies. So you heard, huh? If you're gonna try and get in my way, then get ready for a real fight. Oh, we'll give it to you, Foxy Grandpa. Level 35, you're nothing, kid.
I'm the one you want. Time to get cracking. I have quick slaughter. Wait.
Multi-blast.
Hey.
Power for it.
You don't confuse it with me. Wait.
Alright, Fox.
No one beats me. We can do better yet.
I'm gonna beat you back to the Lilat system.
You're a lifesaver. Go.
Another week to it now.
Just crack. This power. We can do this. The heat is on.
Man, I'm fit to burst.
White I'm the one you want. You're a lifesaver.
Alright.
Someone's needy. I need you, Mio.
Let's show them how outclassed they are. With an interlink finish here. It's been a while since I've been getting control of this. How? Why were you going to attack another colony? The shortages have been causing trouble back at the colony, right? And who was bearing the brunt of that unrest? The guys at the commissary. I understand being worried about the future, but Camilla's lot shouldn't be the ones who deal with all that crap. So you were trying to protect her? We've ways of dealing with this issue. It'll be a while before we see the results, but I promise you, we will break through this. I'm really grateful for the effort you've gone for your friends in Colony 9. I'll be waiting to see what happens. I know. What a faff. There he is. Hey, Fox! Well, look who's come to see you. Let's go back, shall we? Yeah. Quest complete. And not a similar sort of quest to Xeon as the one last episode was for Valdi, but still a good quest, and 970 gold and 3 soul points. Asia region full. Back up to Colony 9. Hey, Alis. Fox is now wandering around. At first, it was all about the colony, but that changed somewhere along the way. Now I just do what I do for Camilla. That's the only thing on my mind. That was the idea when I left the colony too. Am I the weird one here? You haven't changed a bit. Relax, dude. Looks like somebody is developing similar feelings to what Noah and Mio have for each other. Even though they won't admit it, that scene with them back in the city was top class. One last quick sweep through Colony 9 to see if there's anything else to learn here now that we've completed these quests. It looks like that answer is no. So before we end off the episode, wait, one new piece of information coming from just some random normies. Kite gone missing.
Can't underestimate a bit of good intel.
That, however, is going to be our next episode, most likely.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Let's see the discussions. This is a standard quest, required hero Xeon. We're still going to leave it for the next one, and we're going to discuss the Everblight plane.
Where should I start?
As I promised if we had time. Noah, was it your colony that fought Colony Sigma at Everblight plane? Yeah, it was. You heard about the battle? Everblight Plain, now that's a name that keeps coming up. It seems to be the battlefield of choice for a lot of colonies. I imagine it's because the open wasteland there is perfect for large melees that even Pharaoneses can clash in. No wonder it's so blasted to ash, that not a single blade of grass can grow there. And until we can put an end to the fighting, it'll most likely stay that way, true to its moniker. I hope one day the war will be over, and it can grow lush and verdant just like Izana Plains. Bonus experience 0, because we won't be using it. And with that,
Nothing left behind?
I hope you all enjoyed my return to recording of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. To you, it hasn't been even so much as a day since the last upload, but for me, it's been a whole week. Or over a whole week, nearly 2, since I last recorded any Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I have had a great time having the little break from recording the same game a day in, day out with Genshin Impact version 3.0, and my Genshin Impact content has been blowing up relative to the rest of my content, and I am grateful for it, but I'm glad to be back to a series that is near and dear to my heart and has been for, well, Genshin Impact is a great game, but it's not necessarily a series, and I wouldn't say it's necessarily near and dear to my heart. Maybe near and dear to my wallet, but not to the heart just yet. I do love the game, don't get me wrong.
Nice and limber.
It just isn't on the same level of goated as Xenoblade Chronicles. But if you liked this video, Whale Pod, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All three help out the channel immensely, and cost you nothing more than a few moments of your time. But with that said and done, I have been your Captain Whale. I hope you all are having fantastic days, Whale Pod. But until next time, this is goodbye.